Welcome to the Word for Life podcast, a daily devotional covering the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
In Deuteronomy chapter 23, Moses addresses relationship issues between Israelites and foreigners and other special people. First, the Ammonites and Moabites who conspired against Israel must not be allowed in the assembly of the Lord. Similarly, people who have emasculated themselves and children born from forbidden marriages must also not be allowed to participate in worship. But the Edomites, who were the descendants of Esau, and the Egyptians who gave hospitality to Israel in Egypt, if they are in Israel for 2 generations, then they can be allowed to join in worship in the 3rd generation. You see, Moses knew that Israel will expand in Canaan. Other people also will be part of the land in the future. So, Moses now cautions Israel to be selective about who will be allowed in the worship area of Israel. Israel needs to retain its special status before the Lord. Even though the Lord promised to Abraham that his family will be a blessing to all nations, God here puts restrictions for other nations. Friends, Israel and even believers today must keep the balance between engaging with others and maintaining their purity. Engaging with other people does not mean we give up our own special identity. Believers are careful in not compromising their standards while at the same time welcome non-believers into their churches and communities. Then Moses tells Israel to remember that God is holy and they need to be holy as well. You see, other nations did not have this idea. Also, holiness for other nations was just a spiritual term. For Israel, though, holiness included every part of life. Therefore, from verse 9 to 11, we read how Moses speaks of hygiene and asks Israel to be clean because a holy God is among them. From verse 15 onwards, Moses tells Israel how they need to maintain their uniqueness when it comes to financial practices also. You see, other nations allowed their people to collect exorbitant interest for loans. Israel must not collect interest at all. Other nations took money from shrine prostitutes. Israel cannot do that. Again, we see that when Israel comes into contact with other people and their practices, Israel must maintain their uniqueness. Moses also talks about Israelites who have promised to do anything, like for example, returning the loan. Those Israelites must keep their vows and promises because they are God's people. Unlike other nations, Israelites must be careful before they make a vow because they make a vow before the Lord. Israelites must also learn to be generous with their money and things. For example, if a needy person eats from a vineyard or grain field, he must be allowed to eat as much as he wants, unless he takes more than he can eat. Friends, believers are different from others in their understanding of money and possessions. They believe that everything they have is from the Lord. Therefore, they give more than they receive, and the Lord blesses them.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Word for Life podcast.